Hi, so this is Patrick. I'm talking to you today about my latest app that I put on my website, which is a USGS weekly earthquake tracker. So, to access the app, you can go to my website or you can go to weeklyquakes.info. And that should, to get the www. So it's a USGS earthquake visualization. You can go there directly from your browser and it will show a map, and it's a world map. It shows all the earthquakes that the USGS, which is the United States Geological Survey, so it's a institution in the government that tracks earthquakes worldwide. We do have more data for, looks like, the United States itself compared to maybe other countries. I think that it filters it so that we probably have more stations in the United States that can sense the smaller earthquakes, because these earthquakes are all larger. You can tell the magnitude of the earthquake, relative magnitude of the earthquake, by the size. So you can see some of these smaller earthquakes. Let's see, like maybe, let's see, in California, right around San Francisco, if we could get maybe like this one. See, so magnitude 1.34. So we have a lot smaller earthquakes that you can sense or see markers for in the United States as compared to maybe worldwide. If you look at, let's see this big one. This looks like the biggest one on our map right now. Magnitude 7 in Greece. So it looks like the data includes larger earthquakes worldwide. The depth of the earthquake is represented by the color. So the deeper it is in the ground, the darker the color, or the, I guess, more red the color. So it's like a heat scale. Like cool is blue, is relatively close to the surface, or like a lower depth, and then red is deeper down into the earth, I believe. See, so the depth is higher. So 201 versus, let's see, a blue one, we have 10. And then when you click on any of these markers, it will show a tooltip that pops up that gives you the magnitude, depth, location, approximate location, and the time of the earthquake that it was recorded. So you can look at, the map starts out showing satellite terrain. So this is like the standard basic map. To change what the map looks like, for example, the background, you can change to regular, which shows a more standard political and sort of road map. So if you look at LA, it shows Los Angeles, it shows all the different cities, municipalities, and it shows roads and freeways. And then if you change it to terrain, it will show different kinds of terrain. So I think the darker spots are lower. So this is the sea, and it's, I think sea level is the lowest, and then as the terrain goes up, it is lighter. And then if we go back to normal kind of map, we can see that you can turn off the markers. So this is, you can see all these markers in California alone, but most of the earthquakes are small. I mean, this might be one of the biggest ones, this one or that one, but you can see it's only about 2.7, or this one about 3. So not very big earthquakes, but a lot of small ones. And you can turn off those markers. You don't want to look at them, and then you can see these tectonic plates. So this shows, these dark blue lines show where the tectonic plates are, the boundaries for each tectonic plate. So if you're looking at like the Pacific Rim, you could see this huge tectonic plate that kind of comes over here and is like connected. And then you can see North America, you can see kind of South America, different tectonic plates. And you can also turn those off, and if you just want a map, you can just have the markers. You don't want to show the tectonic plates, but it is nice to see the tectonic plate boundaries, because as you can see that a lot of these earthquakes, especially the larger ones, follow along the tectonic plates pretty closely. So you can see all over the world how that trend seems to continue. So this is a nice app for visualizing earthquakes throughout the world, especially the United States, but throughout the world, that happened within the past week. So I'll show you how to get to it from my website as well. You can go on my website, and you have to wait till the last image shows as part of that little slideshow. And you can click on this link, or just get to the same page that way. So you could enter it in, brings you to the same page. You could just directly enter it, or you could go and load this app by going to my website. So thank you for listening. I hope you have a good day.